Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Brooklyn, aka Miss Karen, is doing her true nature in this video, and she is a Casey Anthony fan and a racist at the same time too, my brothers and sisters, and Brooklyn is doing her true nature for what her ancestors have been doing to black and brown people for 6,000 years, and Brooklyn is doing her true nature for what her ancestors did to their own race of people for millions of years from their homelands of Europe, or aka Neanderthal Valley land in Europe, to my brothers and sisters. Here comes the videos next to my brothers and sisters.
I do not have to hate Casey Anthony just because you guys hate her. I don't have to be angry. I don't have to carry rage. I don't have to literally lash out on fucking strangers on the internet because I hate her. Why don't you hate her? Do y'all realize how sick and twisted it is that you're sitting in this dark, depressing, miserable, exhausting energy and you're pissed off that other people are just not as angry and hateful and rageful as you are? There is something really, really, really fucking scary about that. Scary because if you have the capacity to feel that much hate and rage for literal fucking strangers on the internet for clicking a follow button, I am terrified for anyone in your life that you actually care about. God forbid they ever betray you, let you down, hurt your feelings, do literally anything that you don't support. Y'all give me, never mind, I'm not gonna say it. It's intrusive thoughts though, like about the things that I think you guys would do to people you actually know if they hurt. It's crazy. Take all the politics out of the fucking case, whether or not we all agree that she did or she didn't. Like, it doesn't change the fact that I don't want that shit that you guys have. Like, that's your energy and you are free to be as angry and as hateful as you want, but I don't want to be in that with you. Like, that doesn't sound fun to me, honestly. Like, you have that and you keep that for yourself, and that's okay. You can do that, but I don't fucking want it, okay? And the fact that you want me to have it makes me uncomfortable. The only thing that I am 100% sure of, right? Because I'm not 100% sure of any of the political bullshit that is going on with the case. I remember watching it at 14 in my living room. I remember keeping up with it a little when the docuseries came out a couple years ago. Like, I don't know. I cannot form an opinion based off of any fucking thing that I see in the media anyways. But even if I did, one thing is for certain, and I know that I was called to love and forgive people, even if it's hard, even if the world hates that person. Actually, if the world hates that person, then I know without a shadow of a doubt, I'm definitely supposed to love them. The easy thing to do is to hate and rage and talk shit and tear people down. That's easy. That is so easy. Like, everybody does that. It's what feels normal. The hard thing is to do the opposite of that. Like, even when you don't agree or you don't support or you don't necessarily like love something about someone or what they're doing, to choose to just carry love anyway. Dark and dark just makes a bunch of more fucking dark, right? Even you guys in the comments who are literally like carrying so much hate for me, a stranger that you've never met. Again, that's so scary. I love you. I do. I love you. You're kind of fucking annoying, but then also I have fun because I do be bored sometimes and I'm in the comments trolling y'all back. But I love you guys. Be angry. You have every right to be angry, but I'm sorry. I'm not sitting in it with you. There's nothing that you could do that would make me want to feel the emotions that you guys feel at all. The political part of all of the bullshit, it doesn't matter to me because the only thing that I'm called to do is love and forgive. Trying to do the right thing based off of my own God journey. I know that God loves and forgives Casey Anthony. I know that I'm supposed to operate kind of how he operates. And honestly, that's the only explanation I have for my ability to even not be angry and rageful. Is it's got to be him, because it doesn't make sense. I should be feeling everything that the entire fucking world feels, but I don't. I'm actually looking forward to keeping up with her. Like, I want to know what's going on. I want to know what she's going to be doing. I want to follow. I want to keep up. So yeah. Also, thank y'all for giving me a viral video. I really fucking needed that. So I do want to clarify, because I realize that there is a common misconception behind forgiving, especially in the Christian community. A lot of people are taught, especially with SA survivors, that forgiveness means like making amends with this person, letting them back in your life, rallying behind them. And that's not what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is literally not even about the other fucking person, usually. It is about you protecting your heart from the heaviness of what it feels like to walk around with anger and hate. That shit ends up destroying you. And I know, because I have personally had something very traumatic happen with my own children, and I experienced a hate that I don't think that I've ever felt before. And it was all fun and games until literally everybody in my life I became a burden to, because I had so much hate in my heart. And I had to beg God to get rid of it because it was destroying me. Forgiveness is not about saying like, I fucking love this person so much and I support them and I ride with them and every fucking thing that they do is good and it's right. That's not what it is. Forgiveness, it's about you. You can recognize that something is wrong. You can form a judgment. You can have an opinion, but you can also choose to not let the anger and the heaviness rule your fucking world. And it does take a toll. It really, really does. I talk a lot of shit and I'm trying, like, I really don't want this to come off ugly, but the comment section is a really good example of what hate and anger can do to you. Like, it has to be harboring a lot of hate and anger to literally make you go into the comment section and look up someone's address and threaten to literally unalive them because they follow a person. I also want to be clear that I never told anyone that they couldn't hate and that they couldn't have an opinion about the situation, but the literal fucking second I clicked follow on Casey's account, there's a big group, there's a big clan of them on TikTok, and they're making videos and they're like, let's go bully everyone that follows Casey. Like, that is kind of the problem that I was really having. I was like, that is actually next level crazy. You can hate and you can be angry and you can form your own opinion without going into other random strangers' comments and trying to like bully the fuck out of them for clicking follow, finding their address and telling them that you're gonna come. Oh my gosh, like I said, that's what anger does to you. That's what hate does to you. Probably not because of Casey. It's probably like deep-rooted traumas like from other parts of their life. Now they're just like super bitter and hateful and ugly to everybody. And I know, because I've been through it. That's also why I don't want to be back in it. I don't want any part of it. Yeah, I actually didn't want to post that at all. I was perfectly content in the comment section of one of my videos that has absolutely fucking nothing to do with Casey. But the little clan that is stalking her follower list, they found me and they came over here and made my bacon video go viral, and I was loving it. I was trolling the trolls in the comments. It was so much fun. Until God was like, you love her so much, right? You love and forgive, like you do that, right? Yeah. Go post about it. I was like, yeah, I don't really want to do that actually. I wasn't like really trying to get canceled. Like, I'm fine in the comment section, God. Like, we could just stay here. He's like, no, actually, you're gonna go out there. You're gonna post about it. Because that would be fun. It'd be so fun for everybody to, like, find your fucking address and, like, threaten to off you. Yes, I've been fighting that for, like, 24 hours. I knew exactly what was gonna happen. Someone was like, it's so funny you're getting ratioed. And someone said, girl, shut up. You only have, like, 10 likes and, like, 1,000 hate comments. Yeah. I know. I didn't want to do this. I'm sad about everything that happened, y'all. I have questions, I have confusion, I have speculation, I have all of it. But I also have this like unexplainable like love and forgiveness for the woman too. Okay? No, it doesn't make any sense to me. But it doesn't make any sense to me because that's just what God does anyway. So I also knew that if I was gonna get on here and share this unexplainable like love and forgiveness that I have for this person that everybody hates, I'm going to have to tone down the hostility in the fucking comment section. See, I didn't want to do this. I really did not.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the drive,
I gotta tell you a story, Bron. This is something that happened, I think, God, it's been like 17 years ago. So Mama was 14. I was 14 years old when this happened. And this mom, she got accused of killing her daughter. Okay? Like her little, why are you laughing? It's not funny, bro. We're gonna get roasted.
I'm freaking out, bro.
I gotta tell you a story, Bron. This is something that happened, I think, God, it's been like 17 years ago. So Mama was 14. I was 14 years old when this happened. And this mom, she got accused of killing her daughter. Okay? Like her little, why are you laughing? It's not funny, bro. We're gonna get roasted.
I'm freaking out, bro.
I gotta tell you a story, Bron. This is something that happened, I think, God, it's been like 17 years ago. So Mama was 14. I was 14 years old when this happened. And this mom, she got accused of killing her daughter. Okay? Like her little, why are you laughing? It's not funny, bro. We're gonna get roasted.
I'm freaking out, bro.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.
Why do y'all think that someone is unqualified to talk about Jesus just because they say fuck? Yet y'all are out here stealing, lying, cheating, getting angry, judging people who say fuck, coveting, and you're a glutton. But you're somehow more qualified to go around and talk about Jesus. Jesus literally was riding with somebody that chopped off somebody's fucking ear right in front of him, and yet he still used them. But you guys think because I have colorful language, strong language, and I'm not even using it in an ugly way. It's not like I'm sitting here saying like, fuck you. It's not degrading you. It's not hurting you. It's not belittling you. It's not tearing you down. It's not being ugly to you. Yet you same people turn right around and you try to discredit things that God is laying on my heart to share with people, all because there's one word in it. We'll miss the entire message completely. And all of the messages that I have are powerful because they were laid on my heart from God, and they're for everyone, and it's to uplift and encourage and make you feel confident in where you stand with God. Yet you guys turn around and try to make me feel like I shouldn't be confident in the calling that God has on my life just because I said fuck. Explain that to me. Hey, so if you are a black person or a Hispanic person or literally just anyone with some melanin in their skin, like you're not white, okay? And you also follow Jesus Christ, I need you to help me out with something. I feel like I'm having a full-blown revelation, or either I'm just going fucking crazy. Also, it would be super beneficial if you have insight and knowledge on slavery. Also want to preface this by, like, I guess this is just pure speculation. I don't know. I just had a moment and I can't fucking shake it, and I'm gonna share it, and we're just gonna see where it goes, and we're gonna see what kind of information that people also either know about this or have thought about this. I also want to go ahead and address the I don't really care what color Jesus's skin is because it doesn't matter. I feel like in this case it really could matter. Not so much so that it changes anything for anyone's belief system, or I don't know, maybe it would for some people, but I think if this is something that is true and it is actually a deep-rooted place where a systematic hate might have started brewing, I feel like it would matter. I feel like this could potentially help people think that this whole idea of racism and discrimination against people with colored skin, it's not really just like a page in the history book, you know? It's not really some surface level idea and people just won't stop living in the past. I think if we can agree that maybe it's a little deeper than that, I don't know, maybe it would change for some people. It was very empowering for me to come to this realization, conspiracy idea. I don't know what the fuck it is. So I'm reading through my Bible, and it's a verse that I've always read, right? And just kind of like never really thought too much about it. But for some reason, when I read it this time, it's not for some reason. I really feel like it's the Holy Spirit guiding me and giving me light bulb moments and connecting dots. But as soon as I read it, it was like, boom, thought popped in my head. And I was like, holy shit. That's it. And then I just, without even Googling anything, without even researching anything, without even asking any questions, I started to like connect things in my head like instantaneously. And then I was like, bitch, you are tripping. Like, this is crazy, but it feels so real. Anyways, let's just see. So in this verse, Jesus is talking to his disciples, and he's telling them what's to come, right? Like things that will happen before he comes back. And there are multiple different references in the Bible of this conversation, but I feel like this one was specifically in Matthew. I don't really know, because after that, I was like nose deep in the damn Bible for hours. He's telling them essentially that because of me, because you follow me, because you're going to follow me, you are going to be persecuted. Wait, right? We all hear this and we think, oh, this is why people like talk shit about me as a Christ follower. But this time I didn't think that. He goes on to say, you'll be beaten, you'll be whipped, you'll be arrested, you'll be essentially because of me, because you present as a Christ follower, because you're with me. So I'm thinking like, holy shit, what if like the whole reason of slavery when it comes to colored people stemmed from something as deep rooted as Jesus? Now I've always like wondered why this like never dies. Like it never goes anywhere, no matter how many people, you know, rise up and try to be better. It's something that it feels like we are just never going to kick. Is it because it's not going to go away because it was literally built on the foundation of someone who is eternal? And I've entertained the thought of like, oh, well, slavery was going on before that. And I don't have like a lot of insight on this, so y'all feel free to share. Like, I'm definitely not saying that this is one way, but the way that he was talking to his disciples, it was as if this was something that was going to be new in the world, like something that no one had experienced. Otherwise, he'd say, hey, guess what? You're going to be enslaved just like the rest of them, so get ready. He was like talking to them as if this was going to be something like crazy that they wouldn't have expected. And then I get to thinking about it, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. If Jesus, we know Jesus isn't white, okay? Duh. And his followers, right, were probably colored like him. They probably had, the majority of them was probably colored. And Jesus is crucified on the cross, right? He came to fulfill the law. But we know in that time, the law was still active even after he died. Like, you still lived in that time and you were still supposed to be upholding the law. But the followers of Jesus, right, the ones who had had an experience with him, a relationship with him, it was going to be very hard for them to obey this law after they knew what he had come to do. So then at that point, did these rule breakers, these law breakers all get lumped into this stereotypical box after a while because, Jesus, these people are so rebellious. Like, you want to follow this man? You think you and him are above the law? Hey, watch this. Watch this. And then before you knew it, it was like anyone that looked like them, right? Not even people who were professing out of their mouth that it was Christ that they were following.
maybe they eventually just lumped them all in one box, right? Well, you look like the other ones that are rebellious and disrespecting authority, so we're just going to go ahead and do it to you too. And then I'm like, even today, bro, like we cannot sit here and deny that people with colored skin don't get put in a stereotypical box. Yes, we are all doing our best to try to break this generational curse, but the truth is, it happens, okay? And we know that Black people, Hispanic people, colored people get put into this box. They just look like they're up to something. They just look suspicious. They just look like they're breaking the law. I don't know, man. I don't know. No, I wasn't under the influence of anything, y'all. Like, honestly, I probably need to reading this in the Bible for probably the 1,000th time, and never, ever, ever has that thought. And it's not like I've been researching this or nothing. Like, it literally just feels like it was just something that I was supposed to pick up on. I don't even really know what the point of it is, y'all. I don't know. I'm tripping. I'm like, but it makes so much sense. We know this like black and white, this colored shit, like it is so dark, and like for what fucking reason? Like, where did it start? Did people just wake up one day and was like, you know what, I don't really like people that have that color skin? Or was it rooted in him? Was it rooted in him? Was it ultimately always about who followed him? Also, keep it in mind that like maybe all these authority figures who were white knew the Messiah was coming, right? Because didn't people like know that the Messiah was coming? Like they expected this, and maybe they had an image in their head of what he was going to look like, and they were already racist against people with color skin. They already had this idea of what Messiah would look like, and then here he comes, not all white and porcelain looking like them. Oh, hell no. So then what? Was this like when the progression of a whitewashed Jesus started to take place? Did they then cover up all of their ties into like slavery as white people and make it look like it was only colored people who were enslaved to keep like a hate between white and black? Because as long as white and black or white and colored are divided, as long as we're not riding this thing out together, we will never really know what their history was, right? What colored people, what their role was in this time, what part they played in this whole following Jesus and slavery. And I don't know, man, I'm tripping. Honestly, I'm tripping. I don't even know if any of this makes sense. But like, help me. Just give me some stuff. Like, tell me all the things. Teach me things. Tell me what you think. Don't bully me. Or you can, that's fine.
If you like this video, please share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel and other social media platforms to my brothers and sisters.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.